I'm coming to you live from San Francisco. I'm on my usual spot, and I'm trying to I'm on my laptop. My laptop is charging up or whatever. It's doing its thing. So I was coming to you from a spot. But I had a question that was asked today. I get asked all the time. And one of them is the question I get asked the most: do your clients get on your nerves? Now they ask that because I'm a professional organizer and I'm a certified life coach. So they're wondering, does it ever get to me, basically? And I have an answer. And I'm not, and this is a truthful answer. I tell truthful answers, not because I think my clients could be watching this or whatever. I don't care if they're watching it or not. I tell the truth. Shame the devil. And here's the truth. In the beginning, when I was professional, I was learning this business and everything. Yes, they got on my nerves. Then a few years in, I realized how deep some of these feelings they have are, some of their addictions, some of their symptoms, all kind of stuff. I start to learn that there's a lot going on there that has nothing to do, with me or them or whatever. It's there's a lot going on inside that manifests in ways that may not be the most wonderful experience when you're working with them. And I start to learn I had to just kind of meet them where they are. That's one part. But the final part was I went to Coach Training Alliance, become a life coach. The first time, I went there for several courses, but I went there for the first time, became a life coach. And my teacher, Lori Cameron, said one thing to me in the class that totally hit me. She goes, first of all, when it comes to your clients, you are off the hook. Off the hook. You're not responsible for their outcomes, and their outcomes have nothing to do with you. Excuse me, oh, that sneeze came from. Have nothing to do with you. And I was like, I get it. She went to a bigger explanation, which is basically you're there to be impartial. You're there not to judge. You're there to assist, offer support, offer tools to help them. What they do with that is up to them. When you leave, it's still their stuff. Don't take it with you. It's not your stuff. So in turn, getting upset at them, having them getting on your nerves, you're missing the big picture and the broad picture. And a broad picture is lots of emotions will be coming up. There's a reason why they're your client. They came to you because they were disorganized, disoriented, all the disses, dysfunctional, whatever. They're coming to you for help. They didn't come to you fully formed and on top of everything, so they wouldn't need you. When I got all of that, I was like, okay, I get it. I was like, okay, that all makes sense. It really does. Now I see what they're talking about. And from that point forward, my approach with my clients has been vastly different. I'll give you an example. I have a client who I love, and I love the clients I have. I love. I love my clients. Like I literally love working with them. So I have a client that I love, and she moved out of the city. So now I live in LA. For those who don't know this, and so this person lives somewhere else. So I'm there visiting. I'm like, well, let me use my services, and she's like, yes, of course, let's do it. Now, because of each of our schedules, hers and mine, it's like limited. It's like no, it always match up. Well, we discussed because I'm watching the big picture. And when I go see her, I was visiting the time before I saw her. She showed me all her problem areas, what she wanted to work on. I make sure I listen, take notes, whatever. I have it all down. Okay, in my brain, I'm organizing my brain. Okay, she has these like 10 things she would like to have done. I also worked with her for years, so I know how she works. So I kind of know how long it will take or whatever. I have an idea. And all that stuff's great. When you pay attention, when you actively listen and pay attention to your clients, that helps too. So then we're talking. We actually did a session when I was there, and it was great. Oh, it was wonderful. We got just stuff done. It was great. Again. So it's okay. The next month, between her and I, we had a hard schedule to match. Nothing was linking up except for a specific weekend. So I was coming in on a Friday, leaving on a Tuesday. We were talking, and she had a family member coming to town. Um, that was coming to town a couple of those days. That's fine. I said, okay, I have work. I'm coming up for other work. I'll do that Friday, Saturday, and part of Sunday. And I said, why don't we try to get 2 days in? Because I know this person. I know she would love it. I know it would help bring things along and bring her peace. We work very well together. And again, look at the big picture. I just know it'd be wonderful. And I'm like, hey, of course, for me, yeah, it's a nice chunk of money, but that's not even about that. It's like I just know that if within the next month we can't get together, let's try to maximize the most use out of it. And she agreed, and we had dates for a Sunday. So the Sunday comes, and I'm like, I don't hear nothing from her. And I'm like, okay, well, should I come over? Should I not go? Like, what's going on? And she didn't know what I was talking about. That happens. Now, just for other clients where their lives are so busy or chaotic or whatever's going on in their lives that they don't, it's up to me to stay the course and to remind them. Happens with all my clients. So it's not even just this person. So in other eyes, it would get on your nerves. You're like, but I thought we were working tonight. And you're thinking, so I was like, I gathered she didn't listen, whatever. It's like, okay, no problem. Then I'll see you tomorrow. That one I knew for sure was happening still. Um, and she was like, well, but she really wanted, she was like, her curiosity hit her, which happens with some of the clients. They're like, well, do we say we're doing tonight? I'm like, well, so I don't try to hammer it in there because by this point it was getting late anyway. And I was tired, to tell you the truth. I worked all day. I was kind of like, I'll take tonight off. It's fine. Let's go tomorrow. But I'm not going to try to shame them or make them feel bad or anything. I'm just like, well, we talked about it and possibly doing 2 nights. But I said, but it's okay. It's fine. Well, I'll see you tomorrow night. But see, I tried to avoid all this because I know my client. I know they would love to have me for 2 nights. I know this would be great. So, but then I also know they had a visitor. So they were in that mode. They were in host mode. And you and I know what that's like. You're a host of my town, they come to town, you're busy with them. So you weren't thinking about our stuff at all. Now they're gone, now you're thinking about it, right? So I can't get mad. I'm just like, I get all of that. Well, now this morning I'm getting all these texts. So can we change the time about that's fine. It's still will change. I'm here, do whatever you want. Are you here tomorrow? Nope. Like I told you before, I leave tomorrow morning. I am not here. Oh, okay. I was trying to see if we can get 2 nights. I'm like, and now, hey, so instead of me going, I told you so, and I knew this, and you're getting on my goddamn nerve, I would never do it. I'm just like, I'm just like, again, I'm off the hook. I tried to set it up so because I know you and I pay attention. I tried to set it up so you get the most out of me, and 2 nights would be great. And I love working with you, so I have no problem with that. But now that you're back and refocus, well, when are you back? You came back soon. I'm like, I remind nope. I remind you, I'm for the next month. I'm not available. So now I'm looking at my schedule. When she is available, I'm not available. So September is gonna be out. It's gonna be October sometime. So it's like I tried to avoid this. That was kind of the whole thing, right? But I'm not even upset. I'm just like I'm talking to you guys, I'm kind of laughing, man. I'm just like well, I'll see you tonight. Well, let's get a lot done. I'm like that, and that's but I know my clients, and we love working together. We get a lot done, but I can't getting mad at them or being upset doesn't solve anything. And again, they're the ones in need. That's why they're not. That's why they're coming to me in the first place. So I understand that. So mistakes and things will be made and things will get dropped and I know now I'm going to speak to like the entrepreneurs. I know for some of them, they were like, but there's money you lost and you could have had that. Yes, I could have. I get it. But I feel like in this business, which is a very home services-based business, for me, I've been doing it for 15 years. For me, there are things I could have done also. I could have double checked, made sure that we had both nights. I could have said something Saturday night. I didn't. Or Sunday morning. Okay, are we on for tonight? I could have been more forceful if I wanted to say, well, we said 6 to 9 after you get back with all my like, so no. I had nothing in major writing saying if you cancel on me, you still owe me. I didn't do any of that. So on my end, business wise, this was more of a casual, you're my client. I've known you you've been around for like 5, 6 years with me. You live in another city now. I came to somewhere free last week and I was here. I was coming up anyway. I'll add you into the schedule. So I didn't take it super seriously in the first place. I mean, it was serious. I was going to do the work seriously. It was kind of like, it'd be good to see you. I'll do work with you. So that's why I didn't. Now, if she had canceled tonight, I would have said something different. Not get mad at her, but I just would have said, well, you owe me money for canceling on me tonight. Because money was for sure. And so she hasn't canceled for Monday. So other money for sure. So that's the business. I want to get the business thing out the way. They'll go, well, James, it's bad business, but no, it's just kind of she's not a regular client anymore. Now she's somebody who's kind of graduated out, but she's not going to be a sometime client. I'm here. I'm in San Francisco. I'll work with her, that kind of thing. So I know it doesn't bother me. It just doesn't bother me. But I was like, people were asking me that this weekend when I was at dinner with some friends, like, I just think when it comes to organizing life coaches like that, you get all kinds of emotions and stuff from people. And it's just very important to try to meet them where they are. But again, I know from my heart, I try to avoid, I know how you are, and I know I'm very proud of myself because I have paid attention to you, that your response still falls in line with what I know about you. So it's like, at least I'm in tune to you, at the very least. And when I see you tonight, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna get as much as we can done. And I'm gonna hear you think, and you're probably gonna tell me, oh my God, I wish we could do more. And like, I wish you could too, but when you're in these positions, you have to protect yourself. You can't just go with every emotion they're going with. You have to be impartial on some level. You have to kind of have a barrier of some sort, always. So that's the long answer of that. And a little story. And again, it's not just this one client. This happens all the time with clients. All the time. It's like, she's not the only one. That's just one story. I got a million other stories. That's just one. But I forgive everybody. It's fine. It's all good. ALottaHelp.com is the website. I have a blog. You should check that out. Go to the blog post page. I've been putting out blogs almost every single day. It's been a lot of fun getting back into the blogging verse, just sharing my truths as I see them. All work and stuff and mindset related. Nothing religious, nothing political. Just like all mindset stuff that maybe you can relate to. And I'm here. I'm for hire. I'm for hire. One-on-ones, coaching, organizing. I am here, and I'm for hire. I'm James Lott Jr., and I'll talk to you next time.